hey all, this is part 2 of Brotato Abyssal Terrors DLC with like the tier 2 combat. You know, absolutely crazy, the old man. And yes, I know that we turned it down a lot and stuff that, like in terms of percentage and stuff that, yeah. Ghost, elemental damage because that's more damage for us. I would like to recycle the legendary otherwise, but no. No. Fish hooks. It's better to try and lock like higher tier weapons and stuff that, you know. Because what we already have two of the fish hooks already. Our chances to black curse something should be even higher and stuff that, yeah. Because more curse will mean that we will have a higher chance, of course, to, you know, curse stuff. Keep in mind, we don't even have the best turret yet. We don't have like the laser turret yet and stuff that, you know. That's why guns, like ranged weapons alongside the turret is so good, because then you can be safe from a distance and stuff that, you know. War turrets or warrior helmet. Damage. 8. Luck. Blue revolver is too low. It's actually pretty funny to say. Your speed is kept at its current value. Hey, yeah, that means that 21% movement speed will be our maximum. That's completely fine. For 2 engineering, for 3 elemental damage with that. Spawns a little guy. But yeah, so elemental damage we have 2. Almost dead. Oh, nice. Wave 18, of course. Of course, the bullshit you carry turrets we get as well, but then we also have like the passive turrets and stuff that already, you know, and you know. Okay, life steal 2% damage for every 1% life steal. That's just 3 extra damage. Engineering. Ooh. Okay. Almost final wave. And now we're only at -1 armor. Yeah, you take care of the red XSR and you can basically go there when you don't see the red X's spawn there for a while in so that's a good thing with the mapping this small. Is that you can tell immediately when it's safe to go once the enemies have died in where the X's are. I think well today as well I did stuff that even though I walk out quite a few times. Okay, so range and attack speed, Sorlag, life steal. Oh man, the chainsaw though. Lock the chainsaw. Lock Orbb. Lock a pencil. I would like to see how far we can take it in Endless though. Let's do that because it's funny to do. Because that doesn't end the wave immediately and stuff like that if you do that. Because I want to see right how many of the stuff were cursed and stuff like that, you know. It isn't that great, but we're leveling very, very quickly. So we're literally keeping our HP high almost just via, you know, we are actually like leveling up and stuff like that, you know. Yo, quadruple curse? Yo. Yeah, and we can get that whole thing with duplicates next shop item. That could be scary to do though. So to do attack speed. Oh, fucking already 894. Yeah, because the fucking night vision is goggles, these ones. Like, you know. Fucking hell, we have 7 ranks of that, yeah. Yeah, but we might go with a melee build actually, because, you know. Because then we can use boom, boom, boom to enemies and stuff like that, you know. I mean, we are keeping all of our cursed weapons, right? That's the thing, right? You know. Because what, we have 14 cursed now. Because that means that what's our chance in the shop? 6.7 or something. We already have 3 rat fish hooks. stuff there, so chance to like cursing stuff is very good, but still cursing every single item in the shop is just absolutely insane. But also we do have a 224 luck, so you know, the luck I believe does actually affect that as well. Stuff that, like if you have high luck together with the fish hooks, then it's more powerful, I think. I think they stack somehow, that they work together somehow and stuff like that, yeah. No. Black. Elemental damage. That's another revolver. Nah. Elemental damage, yes, but that gives you less enemies. This can be dangerous to do. Look that. Why not? Look that. Let's see if the curse. Bosses, oh no, whatever will I do? Yeah, bosses. Actually, having a map be way smaller, like characters like that, I find to be very interesting. Like, I definitely would want to see. Like, I don't know if they could ever make like exploration style maps in this, you know, allow like Vampire Survivors-esque map, like, or go here and find something, find like a potato field or whatever where they're growing potatoes and then dig up this character, whatever, and you need to find a shovel on the stage somewhere before you can dig up the character, you know. And frozen art. And look, weapon damage that this gets with elemental damage, and then you get with the elemental damage, you also get more of the engineering and stuff. That, so you know, harvesting that could cost at least. Turret, yes, yes. Structures can create pallet books. Let's look at that. Our character looks absolutely crazy. You can see, yeah, there's gonna be so many turrets, man. Yeah. Keep in mind, yes, you can curse turrets as well, you know, and stuff that is like pretty hilarious. Once we get that now, so turrets can crit, you know, that's gonna be, you know, also snowball things. Because eventually, right, even if I had 0 weapons, you know. Yeah, because there's 12 weapons we need to recycle at least during a run and stuff that, you know. Right, and I mean, if I would ever have a character in this, I would be like the recycler, and like every time you recycle, you gain like more damage. You just gain like damage percentage, damage, lifesteal enemies. Yeah, attack speed. Yes, yes. My shredder would be nice though. Recycle that, get a cursed shredder, pistol thing. A legendary chain gun. Glass cannon, why not? Oh man, we could curse a medieval sword. Let's do that. The boss is so scary. Dead. Yeah, this is actually very, very fun. Like, I don't care, like, oh, you play with slow movement speed, it's not hard, no. But this is like hella fucking fun. It's fun still because it's just like, you know. It's more than, oh, it's just a power trip. It's just because you know that the game scales infinity and stuff, that eventually, like, it doesn't matter like how strong your attacks are eventually, like yeah, sure, I have like minus 10 native armor, So that means if we actually get hit, we take 40% more damage. And of course, yes, their damage is reduced down to 40%, so you know. Yeah. If they even get a chance to attack, see, that's the thing, right? That if we kill them immediately as they spawn, you can walk right into them and take 0 damage pretty much. That's what you can do. So, you know, that's absolutely insane. And if we get the chain gun, then that's insanely powerful, by the way. If that, ooh. Yes. Yes, heavy bullets. Yes, range damage. Monster. Yes, yes, yes. Cursed. Okay, we need a sword as well. Now all of our weapons are cursed. And that means now that this needs another purple one, this needs another purple one, this needs a blue one, and this needs a grey one. Oh, this got cursed immediately. Ooh, we can get more night goers. All of those are absolutely insane, by the way. What's this? Alright, the damage of this. It gives you 90 plus curse, but yeah. Cooldown is 2.20 seconds every. Yeah. You can see what it scales with here. So you scale with ranged. You scale with engineering now as well. And you also scale with like elemental damage as well. Ranged, elemental, and engineering, which is absolutely insane. Like so many scales, things to scale from, which is why you get the ludicrous damage. Yeah, wait to fire. We're just cruising to things. And keep in mind, this is just a regular chain gun or like a minigun, kind of, but it's called chain gun. Yeah, but that also means that you can still get the minigun and stuff like that, you know. There's also the laser gatling and stuff that, which reminds you of, you know, of Fallout and stuff that, you know. Maybe the big people behind this were a fan of Fallout and stuff that, you know. Because, like, Windicator was the strongest, like, bullet type, minigun in the game. But the strongest energy minigun was still laser gatling. No. Or engineering. Yes. Block Tyler as well. We should actually get that wasp because that's structure attack speed. What's our curse? We have 90 curse. What's the chance of you use cursing something? You have 9.6 chance to curse. So eventually, if you get high enough curse, basically, you can make it so that you can almost curse things without having fish hooks and stuff, but still, you know. That's 39, by the way. I wonder what max level in this game is. Whatever, right, or if there is maximum. Imagine if there were like a special unlock or something like that, if you got enough, you know. A special like dev only character or something like that, you know. Because remember when they added one of the devs, like they did that to, I think, Quake III Arena or whatever it was. That character. I forgot if they added it to the base game or if it came with Team Arena. Like explosive turrets, there we go, range. Lock the minigun, get Tyler, get Orbb. More. And Hope we can curse another minigun. Because then we're obviously getting rid of the shredder. Right, but don't we want the thing? Where's that item, right? I forgot if we have the item already, because there is an item, right, that is like what? That is like more curse, like every wave or whatever it is. Right, an enemy chance to be cursed is 33.8% chance. So more curse does not make cursed enemies stronger or whatever it is. Yeah, eventually you will have like a, so that's 10. So it's 10 every 100, so 200 would be 20% chance, I feel like, you know. So you want to reach 1,000 curse, if possible even. I mean, you just get enough cursed items and you can reach very, very high levels. Great. Get rid of the medieval sword, get the minigun, and I would really want to jetpack though. Metal. I need to remember about the fact that I want to curse things, you know. Because the thing is, see, right, that you don't have to have a cursed version in order to like upgrade it to the tier 4 to the red status and stuff that, you know. You now only need, for example, to get another purple minigun and stuff that, because the minigun is purple and stuff that. So yeah, you know, for the shredder you only need to get a grey shredder, and in order to upgrade the shredder, so that's something we can keep in mind. This means, yeah, we want to get rid of our guns and replace them with like the better guns, like the minigun-esque things. Okay, monkey, Morlock, jetpack, elemental damage. Oh, the ice cube got cursed. We have 3 of the bots now flying around, and they of course slow enemies even more and stuff like that, you know. The explosive turrets basically shoots like the RPG things. Just that except they don't explode, or maybe they do. But eventually we're gonna get a bunch of those wasp-looking things. Just like that, you know. Absolutely insane. Hosting. Yeah, so we can get rid of the shredder here, boom, and get the shredder instead. Another ice cube, get that. Lock all of those. And now things start getting scarier, because you saw how much damage we took there. So it's always those type of things that will kill you, those projectile-like things. Especially if you're not paying attention for a short while. You probably want to start stacking armor because we have -11 armor. Yeah, even though I feel safe, right? Yeah. Keep in mind, right, that with the amount of legendaries we have already, like getting like the fairy would probably be bad. It's not that, you know. Although again, I forgot if this only the character that has that thing where they become actually stronger the more curse they have. Whatever. I wonder if there's something similar about an actual item that makes you stronger per the curse you have or whatever, or if there exists an item similar to it. Attack speed. We only curse that. So we unlock those. Here's the fairy. So we gain plus 25, but we get minus 35, but we lock that because maybe we can curse it. Lock the snowball. We want to get the knot eventually once we get a certain other thing. We want to basically get the knot once we have all the weapons we want. Stuff that basically, once we have done enough of the recycling and stuff that, you know. So I believe the trophy will actually pop up once we have done the recycling needed and stuff that. It won't pop up at the end of the run, it will actually pop up during the rhyme and stuff that's here. Now technically we could probably do it without. For 4,000, 63,000, 30,000, 306,000, 25,000. So the single is doing the majority of the work. But that doesn't mean that I feel safe to like just recycle all the other ones already and stuff that. I wanna like make sure that we get cursed versions and stuff that. Okay, nah. Yes. Crit. This got cursed. Nice. Look, the blunderbuss, yeah. We have 134 curse, which means 36.4% chance of enemies being cursed. Eventually, right, you will reach the percentage needed. So that's 36. Yeah. So is it going to be at 200 maybe? We'll see. We still have negative armor. We would basically need to be lucky enough for 119 luck. We would need to be lucky enough to where we basically can get like the legendary things as we gain levels, and then get armor a few times. Because what is it, the legendary or the legendary or tier 4 or whatever status upgrade? Whatever is like, it's like what, 4 armor or 5 armor or something like that. And in the next begin. Amount of speed though. Did we say that we wanted armor? Where you fucking armor? Yeah, they became cursed and everything, but still. Yeah, so the blunderbuss is, yeah, cooldown is only 1.68 on it, which is absolutely crazy because that's not. Yeah, so actually getting attack speed would be good, but why can't we get armor? Like, why doesn't armor want to show up for whatever reason? It's just that yes, the musket has a bunch of damage and the more materials that there are, like the better the musket gets. The enemy bullets are getting a bit annoying. There's also the thing, of course, for what having like 2,000 materials, 3,000 or whatever it is, I think. Which eventually we're gonna reach once we have. Where did I die? Huh? What happened? What did I take so much damage from? Was it the whole beeping noise that was it? I don't know. There you get the snail. So actually the snail is interesting because the snail is... So that reduces your speed, gets reduced by 3%, but enemy speed gets reduced by 8%. Which, you know, yes, it's a unique one, so you can only benefit from that once, but still. So it was nice. So now run. Eh? There's no way that was 100% movement speed. Right, like what do you reduce them with, old man? You reduce enemy speed by 25%, what, so... Huh? Eh? Because it felt like they were moving so fucking slowly. And I still had 100% like enemy speed. Huh? Okay, that's weird if that was the case. It's used that he is minus 35% enemy speed, doesn't that much. So lucky oats. Yeah, we're lucky with the slingshot. What is he bad at? His attack speed is bad and his XP gain is bad. Luck modifications are even stronger. This guy kinda has the alien eyes a bit. Go immediately a baby gecko. More tree spawn and lock that. Lock the slingshot. I think the XP is of course going to be important as well. The attack speed being slower is going to be a bit of an issue early on. Oh yeah, 5% attack speed. Yeah, but maybe the slowing down of the enemies did so much from the old man and stuff that, you know. Yeah, that snail also becomes very important. I feel like reroll max XP. More slingshot, more attack speed. Yeah, 45. Yeah, the attack speed is going to be very, very important and stuff that. But we might also change after the weapon if we get very, very lucky and stuff that if we see something really powerful early on. Luck. Lock the incinerator turret though. Again, we want to make sure that we can see the pocket factory and stuff that, you know. The pocket factory, I feel like it's just going to be insanely useful and stuff that. Good damage, good damage. The rerolls are still cheap here, 5 luck. Ooh, there's the pocket factory, yo! Fucking early pocket factory, man, that's absolutely insane. Yo. $11 for a reroll, okay. Already have a purple shadow, it's good. Because that's an instant like power boost and stuff like the shredder is actually very good. Because the shredder kind of explodes. It doesn't count as explosive, yes it does. Because yeah, the pocket factor again, right, the more trees we kill the better and stuff that. So we can hope also that we get a lot of the trees, by the way, and stuff that, because of course more trees equals more turrets. But then we need to get all of those scaling items, all the like the engineering scaling and the like the elemental damage. Or luck, attack speed. Get that first. Block all of these. Recycle you. Get you. Recycle, 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 and recycle. Reroll. No, reroll. Reroll. Yes. I think the two are going to be good enough here, so you have a bit slower firing speed than the other weapon, but yeah, it should still be safe enough with this. Even though, yeah, I don't think that we can rely on getting purples and stuff, but maybe we can. Because of course we gain more luck from the luck things. We deal damage to enemies as we pick up materials, so things that increases the amount of materials we get is really good on this character as well. The range is not particularly good though. Not yet anyway. Yeah. Engineering. Epic brains, that, pay that, okay. I think we want to get attack speed soon actually, because this is scary. Right, and now with one more turret, of course. Like we, of course, we want to go for like trees whenever we see them, so we can get like turret. Because this means eventually you get more and more coverage and stuff that, you know. Yes. We have 0% speed so far, so attack speed. Medical turret, that.
Fly du reiser.
Nice. Yeah, I would love to get more weapons. You know, we are definitely going to be needing more weapons. But again, once we get more trees, you know, we become a lot safer because of the turrets. Would you buy like every single extra tree is a big deal, by the way, because like more trees, more turrets. And we need to get the broken scaling things as early on as possible. Alien, ice cube, elemental damage. Nail. Nah, you don't want to do that because that kills those really powerful weapons. Oh, they kind of work against each other, but in a good way. We get the nail, of course, which is going to make our engineering even stronger and stuff like that. And then, of course, we need to start getting the elemental stuff, which also means that, for example, elemental weapons also become very useful as well, you know. Yeah, the attack speed will do a lot for our survivability at this point, actually. You know, we also need to get the things so our structures can crit and stuff like that, and we need to start getting the wasps. attack speed. And that's why two they can use right now. Yeah, now we're at 0, so now we have the regular attack speed. No weapons. Still, it's not good to be at wave 11 and only have these few weapons. Which is why the turrets are so important and stuff like that, you know. Because we're basically relying on the turrets at this point, which is not a good idea to be in, or to do, or whatever you want to call it. Water, please. Turret, please. Engineering. Another shredder. Yes. Okay. What's the luck? 216, okay. Eventually though we will start seeing like really good stuff, I feel like. We could of course just get super lucky and start seeing like really good stuff really quickly and stuff that, you know, which would of course be a huge big boost to us. Okay, and that's very nice, that's very nice. Another damage. Spyglass got cursed actually. Oh. But that was weird. It's almost like the character was already moving before the wave even started. Maybe it was slightly lagging loading it in for whatever reason. Yeah, more turrets of course, which is good. We don't have that much curse yet, but still, you know. The best thing would be, of course, if we can get a single fish hook. Like normally you don't want to curse all fish hook because that could be really hard, unless you have someone gotten lucky and gotten a lot of cursed items, even, you know. Right, 5% damage from that. Max HP. Get the taser, get that. Just the taser is elemental damage. Yes. It is a bit of, yeah, this first boss Usually it takes a bit to kill. We did kill it faster last time, but we had more weapons, of course. And more instant scaling already at that point. Well, we want to be a bit careful here, actually. We won't actually hunt it down here. We should kill it. Because the red crate is very, very useful to get. So last the... Wait, is that 1 damage per second now? More range. Get that. Get that, get that. Your highest luck in those cusps. I really, really would have loved it to gotten that now. We have a little bit of negative attack speed again, so we need more attack speed again. We also want more turrets as well. That's just insane. Today's wave wasn't super good in terms of the materials that we got. Yes. Lock that. You want to be that an enemy spawn on top of us that time when we die there with the old man and stuff that, you know, because, you know, we still haven't gotten all the scaling. The only really good scaling thing we've gotten is the nail. Like the pocket factory is also very important for scaling, but we haven't gotten, we haven't seen the thing, we haven't seen the one that basically makes it so that each like elemental damage adds towards the thing. We also haven't gotten the thing that can make our turrets crit and stuff that either. So like at 216k. It's not super high yet. Armor. So now we're almost positive armor again, but I'm looking at another glass cannon. Very nice. Do we want to kill, please? Let's kill it. Please kill it. Nice. It was pretty good. That's a lot. So we can get done with the running time though. It's a question which wave, wave 17. Yeah, maybe. Oh. Yes. Armor. Just free engineering, boom. You get another taster here as well. And then this is wave 18. There's only 2 more waves to do. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Engineering, purple taster. That's really good though. Already took a damage, yeah, it got nullified immediately because of the damage we take over time, because of that one item. Which is really bad, so you cannot combine that with the tardigrade. No problem so far whatsoever. Oh my god. I definitely thought that if we would have like gotten like armor at one time that we did aggressively reroll, like if we wouldn't have done all of those rerolls that we did, then you know things would have been so much better if we didn't do that aggressive reroll there at one point. Speed. Right, looking at the purple tasers where you recycle the shredder. And I'm going to find a wave after this. Let's mark that fool. Please. Want to make sure we have full health before he... Oh. Nice. And that unlocks the lucky charm. My lucky charms. Yeah, that was fun. Not gonna lie. So we did go with the lucky deal, right? So there's still a lot of characters to do things with. Stuff like that. There's still a lot to do. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this and stuff that, you know. Stuff that, but yeah. I'll probably stick with this difficulty for a while just to get a bunch more unlocks and stuff that, and then that's really when it's going to stop mattering and stuff that, but yeah. Anyway,